Hi Pisces, welcome to your February 2021 reading. This is the third time I've tried to do your video. I don't know what's going on, but here we are. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers, everybody welcome, okay? Happy birthday to February Pisceans. Sun moves into Pisces about the 19th. Woohoo! I'm a Pisces, by the way. And the cards are already on the table because I've already done the video once. I only got 2 minutes into it, to be honest, but I wasn't going to deal again because what happened was I dropped all the cards on the floor and these were the cards. And this is the way Pisces rolls when it comes to tarot, and I know that. So here we are. Okay, now, bit of kind of meditation when I started this reading. I got the message between the devil and the deep blue sea. Some of you have to make a decision between the devil and the deep blue sea. And the deep blue sea for Pisces is very meaningful because it's kind of who you are in terms of the fish, you know. Even if you don't identify with yourself as a fish, which it'd be fair enough if you didn't, Pisces has that feeling of softness and flow and no edges and no boundaries. And this is being challenged. Your very kind of identity, I feel, is being challenged, and I feel this applies to 2021. When you're reading for a sign and it's their solar return, their birthday month, I often feel those energies are very sort of concentrated and potent for the year. Okay, let's get into it, Pisces. There will be an extended reading and the link will be in the description box as normal. Okay, now the cards that fell on the floor, there were 6 cards that fell on the floor. Devil and the Tower. Okay, I know, you know why I couldn't put them back now. Now the devil is Capricorn energy, but it's also, it's the energy of temptation, Pisces. What is tempting to a Pisces? Okay, we'll come back to that. And the Tower, I feel, is breaking this down. Now the Tower comes, sometimes readers will think of the Tower as, you know, this happens or that happens or a sudden shock or surprise. I don't really see it as a sudden shock or surprise. I see it as taking down the tower brick by brick, and I feel, Pisces, that you are a part of that in February. I feel you're a part of taking down the tower brick by brick. Now it might be your own tower of denial, okay? For some of you though, I feel like it's got something to do with your relationship patterns. I know. Not my relationship patterns, Gemma. Your relationship patterns. Because 2 kings have popped up in this reading as well. And they are 2 very different kings. But for me, they're often kings that pop up in opposition to each other. King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Let's have a look at the King of Swords. King of Swords is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius normally, okay? And he's also, I mean, if you look at him, you can see he's quite cold looking. You know, he has his advantages, he's got his sword of truth, he's unlikely, you know, to leave you hanging and so you don't know what he thinks, but he's more likely to be blunt. He wants to be listened to. He's going to be listened to. It's his way or the highway. Now, this can be good when you want to hire a lawyer or something like that, an advocate or somebody to be cold on your behalf, okay? Somebody to take the emotion out of a situation and to guide you. That's the very Libran quality. But I'm conscious that for some Pisceans, the King of Swords is speaking to me of an element of control. Maybe control that even borders on narcissism. Now, this might be, and probably is if you're a Pisces, a pattern certainly of your past. Pisces is a sign that people can like to try and control. There's a certain Pygmalion quality in Pisceans. And it's partly, I think, because Pisces don't themselves carry a great deal of ego and identity. That's not to say Pisceans don't have an identity, we do, but I don't think our ego is worn on our sleeve. Okay, so let me know in the comments section. I'll be really interested in your take, but my take on it is that the King of Swords type people are people that you may be very familiar with and have been, they're emotionally unavailable type people, but also quite domineering type people. And this may be a pattern for you Pisces that February is looking to break. Okay? King of Pentacles is very different. There's a softness about the King of Pentacles. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Signs of service. Signs of serving other people. King of Swords wants to be served. King of Pentacles wants to serve others, and therein lies the difference. Okay? Some of you straight up will have a choice between two types of a person to be in relationship with, whether that is the fascinating, witty, intellectual, cold King of Swords, or the reliable, maybe a bit boring King of Pentacles, but delightful nevertheless. Okay, some of you may find this a challenge. The Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. Okay, it's interesting. But I feel Pisces in February, this challenge comes up in all areas of your life. I feel like it comes up. I mean, personal relationships hold up a mirror to everything, don't they? And they are often the easiest and most potent way to see what's challenging us and what's coming up for us in our lives and what we need to learn. But it bleeds into other sides of your life, okay? So over here, next to the Devil and the Tower, we've got Justice and the World. Now, I like this actually. When you get the World, it's the last card of the major arcana. It's Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself. And you've got the 4 fixed signs of the tarot round the edges, and it represents a major cycle in your life. This cycle is the cycle for some of you of attracting narcissists. That's on one end of the scale. For others of you, it's on not being able to receive. Okay? For others of you, it could be that very Piscean thing of not wanting to be tied down, actually, and not wanting to lose your freedom. Okay? And then this Justice card. I always look like this is a floor cleaning advert. Most gorgeous card. Here's Athene. Okay, again, Libran energy. Justice in the World for me is like a kind of... It's telling you that the universe is seeking to rebalance your life. It's seeking to make things good for you. Now, that might not necessarily mean completely pleasurable, but certainly divine timing and justice is looking to balance out this kind of boom and bust between being an empath and being very overgiving, but also in relationship attracting people who take and wish to change you or overtake you or domineer you, or is that a word? Dominate you, or just tell you what to do, actually. That's what I mean. Most Pisceans don't mind being told what to do as much as other signs, you know. I mean, Aries, for example, would never put up with some of the things that you'll hear a Piscean listening to without, you know, giving someone the big jog on, okay? Now, okay. 6 of Swords, moving away from difficult waters to calmer waters. There's a sea change. There's a sea change for you in a relationship, particularly if you're involved with a King of Swords type, or particularly if you're single and you're looking for something different. If you've thought to yourself, Pisces, and you may well have done, because this would be the year to think it. I've had enough of this. Things have got to change. I can't keep repeating these patterns. I keep meeting the same person who looks different, but they are the same, and they're all fairly selfish. You know, it's that kind of energy. This is the year to open yourself up to somebody who is solid and reliable, or something that is solid and reliable and accountable and warmer. Okay? If you're looking for love, you may well, we're in a difficult time for looking for love at the moment. Most people aren't leaving the house, but you know, people are online. Whatever people are doing, they're doing. You may already, or you may end up with a choice, certainly this year, I don't know if it's just in February, between a King of Pentacles type and a King of Swords type. The choice between someone who is fascinating and mysterious and just that little bit unavailable and oh so entertaining, but not coming forward with a warm offer, and somebody who again is maybe starting out more as a friend, somebody who is not mysterious, they're an open book, they're reliable, they do what they say they will, but they maybe don't capture the imagination in the same way. Okay? Now, some of you may be involved at the moment, I'm getting, in a situationship with the King of Swords type. And I think with the Devil and the Tower and the World and Justice, Pisces, certainly things kick off this month in terms of writing themselves. The universe wants to write a situation. The universe wants you to be an equal to whoever it is you choose to be in partnership with, even if you haven't met them yet, okay? But if you have and you are involved in maybe a long distance relationship, or a relationship which is just in some way fragmented, you'll know if it's you. A relationship that's complicated. I feel like the universe wants to, if we're talking Libran scales, okay, scales of justice, wants to take you from down here and bring you online with the other person as toe to toe. Because I think for some of you, you've got the impression that this person is stronger than you are, or this person is, well, they are less emotional, but that doesn't mean stronger. Pisces, the thing about Pisces, and I'm sure I say this every month, is that Pisceans are much stronger than they appear, especially to people who want to tell them what to do and who want to dominate and who want to, I want to say explain everything, but you know, that's not such a bad thing. Who want to drive you in their direction, whether you like it or not. It feels like you're finding your voice. It feels like the universe is putting out a call to you to find your voice so that you can meet this person on an equal level and work out whether they, I suppose, are good enough for you. Which I think up until now, Pisces, especially if there's been an element of chase, if there's been an element of this person, because what I'm getting here is, it's making me itch, is like someone whose foot is just out of the door. And for a Pisces, you know, that's a real pull. And it feels like you're pulled towards that energy with the Devil. And again, this can be the case if there's a lot of chemistry with this person, a lot of mystery with this person, a lot of intrigue, but you don't have regular contact with them to make them real. It feels ghostly, Pisces. It feels vaporous. It feels like they're always vanishing. And I feel that the universe wants you, it wants to change things with that Tower. It wants to take down your patterns. And that is not easy. You know, when you get that Devil card, sometimes the universe is really calling on you to break family patterns, ancestral patterns, patterns that go back you know, decades, years, hundreds of years. Pisces often, because you are a filter for things, you are often a conduit, a receiver of the patterns of other generations or other people. Just as when a Pisces is in a crowded place, they can become very saturated with other people's energy. I feel ancestrally, anything to do with your family energy may have kind of stopped with you, and now the universe, with the Tower, the world, and the devil, kind of wants to really drill down into it. Who are you? Where do you come from, Pisces? What do you really, really want? And can you meet this person toe to toe? This is such an interesting reading, Pisces. In the extended reading, I'm going to look at the King of Swords in particular. I'm going to look at the Devil, the Tower, and those of you that are thinking about how do they feel, the other side of the situation, and some of the shadow side, I think, of this relationship. I'm going to have a look at that. Link will be in the description box below the video. Do like, share and subscribe otherwise, and I'll see you soon, Pisces. Happy birthday and namaste.